To set the scene, we have Eliza playing the senior nurse, Chloe playing the new grad, and Brooke playing the acting nun. Within our film, Chloe is having troubles with Eliza, the senior nurse. Chloe is unable to resolve the conflict by herself, so she decides to approach Brooke, the acting nun.
Okay, Bob, your blood pressure looks great, not an issue at all. Is there anything else I can get you while I'm here? No, no worries. Well, give me a buzz if you think of anything, okay? Thanks.
And you haven't killed anyone yet? Oh, come on, why are you ignoring my question? We all know you're going to stuff it up eventually.
Look, Eliza, I'm just trying to do my job. Like, what have I done to get on your bad side?
You're not on my bad side. I simply just don't like you. I think you're an incompetent fool. Like the way you just treat your patients, you don't communicate with them properly.
Alright, well, I'm sorry. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, I guess, but as nursing and working as a team, what can I do to get on your good side again, to change your opinion of me?
Oh yeah, let me think. Maybe you could just leave this ward, this whole facility. I just don't want to see you anymore. I just think that you can't work as a nurse. You don't have the guts to be a good nurse. I'm the senior nurse here. I'm the one that the people trust. They don't trust some new little baby pup like you.
Okay, well, obviously this isn't going to work, so I'm just going to leave then.
What should I do? Should I leave nursing? Should I hope it sorts its way out? I think I need to talk to the nun.
Good morning, Brooke. How are you?
Oh, hi Chloe, how are you? How have you been finding the ward lately?
Yeah, it's been okay, but I've come to talk to you just there's a few issues that have been bothering me.
Okay, did you want to close the door behind you and we'll sit down and have a talk about what's been happening? Alright, so what are your concerns been?
There's just been some dramas with one of the senior nurses on the ward. I've spoken to her about it and I've confronted her, but nothing's really changed. So I was just hoping I could talk to you about it.
Alright, so we'll start from the beginning. Do you mind if I write a few things down just so I
that's fine.
can refer to it? Okay, no worries. Oh goodness, is there anything else that's been happening outside the ward?
Well, now that you asked, I've been receiving some inappropriate emails and messages, like text messages, and I'm not quite sure how she got my personal details because I've never shared them with her.
Okay, do you mind if I see these messages?
Oh, sure, let's get my phone.
Okay. You did the right thing by coming to me, Chloe. Now, how would you like to approach this? Do you want us to sit down together with you and Eliza and have a chat about it? Or would you like me to talk to her in private?
Honestly, Brooke, I'd prefer if you just spoke to her just one-on-one, just you and her, because I've tried to talk into her face-to-face and just it hasn't worked and nothing's changed.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'll schedule a meeting with her this afternoon. In the meantime, I'm going to put you on the other side of the ward with our other senior RN, Sally, so that you can avoid her in the meantime. And we will get this sorted because, as I said, it's unacceptable behaviour.
Okay, thanks so much for that, Brooke.
That's not a problem. Thank you for coming to me about it.
Gosh, what should I do? Do I sit her down and have a meeting? Do we have a coffee? Do I tell her in person or should I call her out of office hours? Am I a friend or am I a manager? Oh gosh, this is so hard.
Eliza?
Yes,
Would you like to come into Of course, yeah. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Now, there's just a couple of things that's been happening on the ward that I'd like to have a talk to you about concerning our new grad.
Brooke uses her interpersonal and communication skills to resolve the conflict between Eliza and Chloe. Brooke explains to Eliza that she is worried about the way Chloe is being treated in and out of the ward setting. Eliza agrees that she hasn't approached the situation correctly and understands the consequences if she continues to treat new staff members the way she has been.
Guys, so this is our debrief on our scenario. Within this debrief, we're using the CPI coping model. The first level of the coping model is control. Within this question, you ask,
whether we're ready to debrief on the situation, and we are ready to debrief. We also ask what went well, and Chloe's going to state that.
So Chloe's first attempted to solve the problem with Eliza. She asked Eliza why she had a problem with her and whether there was anything that Chloe could do to change Eliza's feelings towards her. After the conflict wasn't resolved, Chloe then approached Brooke the Num.
What can be done differently in the future?
So in the future, Eliza, the senior nurse, could be more understanding and forgiving to allow for a more therapeutic environment. The NUM could suggest some more problem-solving strategies to the new grad nurse rather than just tell Chloe that she will talk to the senior nurse in private.
So the second stage is orientate within the CPI model. When you orientate, you have to talk about the facts of the incident. You have to ask what happened.
So within the film, Chloe was obviously verbally and socially harassed by the senior RN. After the scenario wasn't resolved, Chloe approached Brooke the Num for further assistance to development of intervention.
When did they get there?
So the harassment started when Chloe started her new grad position in the same medical ward as Eliza.
What was each person's response during the situation?
Chloe responded by confronting Eliza face to face. When that approach didn't work, Chloe spoke to Brooke the Num, expressing her concerns about the situation and how it made her feel.
Eliza was the major cause of the conflict with Chloe. After Eliza talked to the NUM, she took on board what the NUM said, and the conflict ended up being resolved.
Brooke the Num responded to the situation by taking on a duty of care by giving Chloe the time to explain what has been happening in and out of the ward, and telling Chloe that they will find a resolution by speaking individually to Eliza about her harassment towards Chloe.
Stage 3 of the CPI coping model is patterns. It's where you look at the cause and responses. First question is, are there things that seem to have caused the individual's behaviour?
So Eliza may have felt threatened by Chloe, and Eliza may have not considered that Chloe was a new grad and her skill level was quite different, and judged her on a senior's RN skill level rather than a new grad's skill level and new learning experiences.
Stage 4 of the coping model is investigate. It's where you figure out what needs to change. So firstly, we're going to brainstorm options of what might need to be done differently next time.
The NUM should refer to the conflict resolution policies and procedures prior to responding and meeting with Eliza to ensure appropriate responses and resolutions for both parties involved.
Are there things that you can do to prevent the situation from reoccurring?
Effective introduction to all staff members, outlining the new graduate skills and expectations.
And how can you strengthen or improve the individual's team response?
The team members all need to support each other. If one member sees another in need, they should help out. Team members also need to communicate more effectively between each other.
And stage 5 is negotiate, is where you agree on what changes and improvements need to be made. So make a commitment to change and agree on how to respond to the future.
So nurses can learn to be more self-aware and empathetic. They need to be able to put themselves in other people's shoes. They need to be able to work as a team and support each other to allow optimal care for their patients.
And the final stage is stage 6. This is where you offer each other support and encouragement. You also express trust, confidence and respect of colleagues.
Within the scenario, the team has to try and join as one. Eliza, the senior nurse, will have to show more respect, patience and confidence in Chloe, the new grad. Eliza needs to give Chloe a chance to develop her ward skills and therapeutic rapport. The NUM will encourage team bonding and team development strategies.
And in conclusion, that was our debrief on interpersonal conflict in a clinical setting. We believe that by being able to give an effective care, nurses need to be self-aware of how their actions may affect other team members. Nurses should develop self-awareness skills, empathy and emotional intelligence to effectively be able to collaborate with patients, other nurses and other members of the multidisciplinary team. This will assist with conflict resolution. That's our debrief. Thank you.
Thank you.